Yo, hello there. How are we doing? Nice little intro. Yo, British Tyrannosaur, Nostalgia King, Zool, Red Hood. How are we all doing? Let me just see about this chat. Who else have we got? No, that's everyone so far in the chat. Good to see some Dimetrodon getting some love, says Red Hood. Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, today we're going to continue on. Where's my stylus gone? Oh, there it is. Yo, Tim. Oh, Nostalgia King, yes. Hello. Yeah, so I hope you guys like the little intro that I managed to add. I don't know, Tim, if you just saw that, but I added a... I can add the trailer on whenever I want to on OBS now. So I will just ruin it just for a second. But if I just click one button, it goes straight to the trailer. So look at that. Isn't that great? Anyway, so no, this is a Megaraptor. This is the Megaraptor sleeping. Oh God, what have I done? Yeah, okay, that's okay. Yeah, so, but today I'm actually going to be concentrating more on the background and getting that done. This is all spoilers. This is from episode 3 or chapter 3, whichever one you want to call it. I've actually been calling it episodes if I'm doing marketing for it. Like if I put a tweet out about it, I say episode. Because chapter sounds like you're going to be reading something, and I call them chapters in the actual show because then, you know, I mean, you're watching it, so you don't, you know, you're not reading something aside from the text boxes, I guess. But yeah, so I've been calling them like sort of chapter 3 to those who know what I'm talking about. But I'll say episode 2 on like tweets and stuff. Just so people who don't really know much about the project might... The episode screams more you're watching something than reading something, which is what this is. Oh God. Do you know what? I don't know. I need to use the actual lasso tool. Okay. Season 1, episode 3. Don't know. Well, the thing is, episode 2 is basically done. I've done all the frames for episode 2. The main bulk of the frames. So what I'm doing right now with episode 2 is going through and adding dialogue. So I can get the timing down. And when I'm in the phase of like adding dialogue, that gives me the sort of chance to see if there are any frames that I need to add in or take out. There might be some frames I'm like, actually I don't even need that frame. So the editing sort of happens, and once I've got the timing, once I've got all the dialogue in and the timing down, I will render it and then make a new file which will add the credits on and all that sort of stuff. And the opening logo and all that, and then it goes off to the composer. So the last literally the last 2 weeks or so, I've been working constantly on this pretty much, and so that means I on the live streams I actually take a break from doing the main bulk of the work to come and do live streams like this and work on an episode, the next episode. So like to me this is like my break, even though I'm working on the same thing. Nice, Nostalgia King. It's gonna be a good birthday next year then. going to cut around these leaves very carefully, or at least give sort of the shape. I like you can see the rudimentary background lines that went from that to that. That's what I drew in pencil and then did it. By the way, the animation for the Dimetrodon have been looking really good. Well done, chaps. Well, I'll say you haven't seen anything yet. Okay. The way this is going to look, basically, the Megaraptor here will be sleeping, and then the tail will be sort of doing this, sort of going, like I'll be animating it, so it sort of will be moving up and down in the bushes. Haha! There we go. See, even though I drew all that detail, you're not really going to see it. I preferred it where it was. Timothy Glove says, liking the background, Jack. Kind of reminds me of water painting a little bit, the way it's lightly coloured right now. Yeah, well the thing is, it's getting, I don't know if I've got an example I can open here. I guess it's like you've got to try and get this like depth to it, so then it kind of looks 3D, even though it's all flat. So that's what I've got to try and get with this. So it still retains kind of like the painted look, but also has some depth to it. It's Photoshop black magic. Actually, what am I doing? Being a fool. Fool of a duck. Okay. So you have to do it in like sections. So now what I'm going to do is do the floor. As its own thing. .5D. Yeah. You'll see, like, we'll see what this looks like at the end. The thing is, when I come to painting, like, I'm just making it up as I go along. Like, I'm just thinking, okay, what tools do I have at my disposal, and I think what will be the best way to get depth. So when I paint something like this, I'll then deconstruct it somewhat in Photoshop to then rebuild it. So like what I'm doing now is I've just cut the floor off. So now we've got like these sections. Like that. So what that means we can do is if I grab the burn tool like this, and then just start brushing from the top. Oh, we get depth. Ha ha ha. Yo, Macho Man. Or Macho Metal, sorry. Macho Man. Yo, Macho Man. So what you do is you add the shadow on the edges, because that shows that the trees have leaves. That's like the shadows. And then I'll go for this layer just to match the blend. That's how you give bushes like their sense of depth, is the bottoms are always shaded. Dino the Freak says, Yo Jack, have you heard about Criterion's upcoming Godzilla Showa series box set? No, I haven't actually. Well, if it gets a UK release, I'll get it. But the thing is, it's like, I've got all the Showa era films here anyway, so if I get it, it's just because it'll be on Blu-ray or something. So look, it's already starting to look a little bit better. Now this actually might be a little bit too dark, so if I... Oh, you see it's slightly off kilter as well. Let me zoom right in so I can fix this. There we go. Yeah, so it's a little bit too dark, so let's just lighten it up just a tad. Excellent. So now what I want to do is also go to gradient overlay. Now you guys aren't going to see, well, you're going to see the results. Oh, it looks like a beach. It looks like an oasis. And we'll switch this round to like a light blue. And that's to add like a sort of, so the light you can see is coming from the thing. Now what I'm going to do is actually copy this layer now and go back in time to this and then paste the layer in. And then what we can do is use the rubber. Make sure the rubber is all good. $135, man. Macho Matt says, I'm in Britain at the moment, Jack. It's kind of funny. Nice. What are you doing over here? You on holiday or are you do you live here? So now what I'm going to do is rub out between the trees in the background. I don't know if this is going to work, but this is my idea of how to get depth in a forest. Jack's own secret recipe for painting. I'm going to go like a little bit between. Okay, so then now we get the layer underneath, because we've got these holes look like this. So the layer underneath we can then darken and change the color. It's a bright day, so maybe like a yellowy. Actually, like there. Yeah. Let me get the burn tool again. We'll just go around the bottom. That shows the light is coming through the canopy, coming from above. There we go. Now I'm actually going to grab the rubber on this one. Oh no, tree's purple now. The heck, why is it purple? Oh, I see. Maybe I'll just change this layer then. So let's get that. Just want to make this a little bit more brown. So it stands out a little bit better. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Yo, Dino the Freak. I was originally from Britain, but I moved to Seattle in the USA and I'm coming back for a holiday to visit family. Nice. Well, have fun. Have all a jolly good time. The thing is though, with the whole Godzilla stuff is, I really want them to release a box set of all of them. Like, is that so hard to do? Like, let's say, when I say all of them, I mean the Showa, Heisei, and Millennium series. Like, you can cap it off at Godzilla Final Wars. Dino the Freak says, I really want to get Shin Godzilla. Yeah, you should get it. My favourite Monster Arts figure is the Heavy Artillery Mobility Kairu, says Nostalgia King. What's your favourite, Jack? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Red Hood. At the moment, we be living in two new Godzilla eras. Reisei? Risai? I don't know what that era is. And Hollywood. Okay, so now what I'm going to do. Oh god, zoomed in too much. I want to move this tail down. And I also want to change the perspective on it. There we go. Because this thing, the Megaraptor in this series, has a ridiculously long tail. Because I wanted it to have a really long tail. Ah. Yeah. There we go. Orientated the head a bit better there. Reiwa. Oh, okay. Yeah, Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus and no Koza. How are we doing? So, yeah, so this is looking pretty good. Now, what I'm actually going to do now is add a new layer. And we'll call this Foliage. So we can actually draw foliage everywhere. So actually maybe I want it behind everything, so let's put it here, and this is where we're gonna grab grab little bits. No, actually, no, it doesn't look good. I'm going to draw it. Just fill in some of the detail. See you later, Dino. No worries. Short but sweet. Glad to see you pop by. This is kind of an impromptu stream because I actually, I was actually sitting there going, what do I want to do? Because I said this was my break a minute ago. But a minute, like earlier, I was thinking, what do I want to do? Do I want to continue with episode 2's dialogue, get some of that done? But then I thought, well, I've been working on episode 2 so much, I want a change of pace. So then I was like, actually, I'll live stream. But there was something else I was going to mention. I can't remember what it was. You're never not so clever at this. Corvo says, wait, this is about dinosaurs? Yes, it is. Of course it is. It's called Dino-Defenders Extreme. This is about dinosaurs. Just doing like tiny little details. Actually, if I zoom in, you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So as I literally just doing little shapes like this. Corvo said, so that Clayton video talks about Alan Grant potentially being in the Lost World back in the day. I haven't seen Anonymous Rex. Oh, Dino's back. Yo, welcome. Welcome back. You were gone but not forgotten, my boy. Actually, is this green too much? Yeah, maybe I need to go a little bit darker, actually. Oh. So the nitty-gritty details I've got to do. When is your Never Not So Clever at This says, what's your art setup? Are you a mouse ninja or do you have a pen and pad? Well, actually, I have both. I have this massive tablet that my wife graciously got me for Christmas a couple of years ago. I love this thing. And I have a mouse. But I use both, but I also tend to use the trackpad on a laptop as well. I combine a lot of stuff, but the predominantly it's stylus. Yeah, I would love to read those Jurassic Park 3 scripts as well, Red Hood. The whole extinction ones. That'd be cool. Dino the Freak says, I can't wait to own Godzilla King of the Monsters on Blu-ray. Besides the kind of convoluted script, it's still a decent Godzilla film. It's probably the most faithful non-Japanese Godzilla film we're going to get in a while. Yes. Yeah, I can't wait to own that either. I want to see if I can spot, because apparently someone said that those little flying creatures from Kong Skull Island, one of those appears at the end when Godzilla's given his final roar or whatever. Someone reckons there's those things in that scene, and I don't remember seeing them, so I want to spot those. I want to see if they're there. Tim says, for me, one of the most cool facts about Dino-Defenders, apart from Jack doing direction, artwork and production entirely himself, is that the script comes after Jack has already drawn the scenes. Yeah, I'm doing it backwards. The first chapter I kind of tried different methods. But the thing is, I'm like, instead of having a script and doing the frames to that, I'm drawing the frames and then adding the writing and making it up to fit the scenes. And I don't know, I just find that seems to be a really fun way of doing it. Like episode 2, I have all the frames but there's no dialogue. Well, I mean, half of it is done now, but there wasn't any dialogue. That's called the Marvel method. Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus says, who wants Jack to do a Minecraft dinosaur series? No. No. I like watching people goof around in Minecraft, but no. No. I'm not getting into that. Ah, the flock of leaf wings are behind him. Okay. Corvée says, Pterodome, I just want to say, keep at what you're doing. I've grown wary of mainstream franchise and I'm interested in spiritual successors or original homages. Oh, cheers. Well, the thing is, I was saying this on Twitter, and I think I may have said this on stream before, but, you know, why not? Let's just say it again. Episode 1 of Dino-Defenders is meant to be like, you've seen it kind of before. It's like they go to, a group of scientists go to a place where they find dinosaurs have been cloned, or dinosaurs are living again. I mean, name the film: King Kong, Jurassic, Land That Time Forgot, The World Unknown. All those sort of old dinosaur films. They always have that premise: scientists going somewhere. So I wanted it to start as like somewhere familiar, but episode 2 is the one that sort of takes it into a different direction. And hopefully you guys will understand what I mean by that when you see it. And then episode 3 is just going to be... Oh, I can't wait. I'm really excited for episode 3. The one I'm working on right now. This chapter. Oh, God. Gary Pfeiffer says, you changed your title colour? Yes, because I figured it'd be fun for each chapter to have its own sort of style. It's not like a last minute goofy thing. I just decided, literally as I was editing the trailer, I was like, actually, the chapter's called Into the Night, so I was like, I want the whole chapter to feel like it's sort of nighttime. And so I believe I just took the yellow out of the logo, and so the pink and blue, well, the pink rose more, and then it became sort of like a, I don't know, more sort of nightimey feely logo. Yo, Michael Thorne. What did he just say? There was a big block of text up there. What did he say? Hey Jack, it's been confirmed that Anguirus was cameoed as a skeleton in Godzilla Underwater Lair, so those pterosaur things from Scotland might be in the end shot. Okay. Yeah, I think they are. See you later, Tim, and good luck with the work. We're all rooting for you. Okay, let's add some little bits of detail down here. British Tyrannosaur says he's seen King of the Monsters twice now. Yeah, I saw it twice. Ruddy good film. Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus says, who thinks Jack should hide the Ford Explorer in the background for an Easter egg? I've already done my Jurassic Park Easter egg in the series, aside from the fact that the whole thing is like an Easter egg. Episode 1 has an Easter egg of Jurassic Park in it. Corvo says, I can see myself doing a dinosaur related story. I've done a Jurassic Park fan fiction in junior high. It was cringy. Yeah, I know. I have some cringy stuff in my past too. I know that feeling. But the thing is, this project, like why I'm making this is just because this is my hobby, because I do other work. But Dino-Defenders is like sort of something I'm trying to do in my spare time and have fun with it and treat it as if it's like, you know, a legit web series, which it is, technically speaking. This yo side hustle says, never not so clever at this. Yep. It's my side hustle. But it's also my own completely, so that's why I'm like really geared up to work on it. I was talking to my wife the other night about this, and we were laughing, saying that like if this was a paid by an hour job, and I'm getting paid what I get from like the Patreon and all that to help towards giving me the time to do this, like I am being paid. It's not good. But because it's my hobby and because it's like something I'm passionate about, I'm willing to set the any time I have free, because I've got other work that, you know, covers life in general, and so I can quite freely work on this as much as possible, really. Corvée says, hobby or not, you're making entertainment. Well, yeah, that's also the idea of these live streams, is to sort of interact with you guys and just sort of bum around for a few hours while I get some painting done and we can chat about crap. Chat about nonsense. Michael Thumb says you could hide Herbie in the background. Herbie. There is a vehicle in this. There is going to be a. I mean, I know there was like the golf buggy thing and the helicopter in the first chapter. There's some interesting vehicles that you'll see in chapter 3. Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus says, I can figure Dino-Defenders Extreme as some kind of game shoe, to be honest. Game shoe? What's a game shoe? Game show? Is that what you meant to write? Game show? Game shoe? I don't know. Corvée says, I'm surprised Cadillacs and Dinosaurs hasn't been made into a film or another animated series. The setting in that franchise was awesome. Post-apocalyptic with dinosaurs, pulp heroes, telepathic lizard men. Oh yeah, I've got all of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs on a hard drive. Love watching that from time to time. Oh, I see. Imperial Diamond says, Dino-Defenders Extreme! Like a game show. Well, yeah. The title is just... I love the title. It's so stupid. Okay, so we're getting some of the detail here. Let's just zoom out and see what we're doing. Yeah, look at that. That looks better. Now what I want to do is also add a new layer. We'll call it Foliage 2. And we'll put that in between the Megaraptor and the tree. Just grab a colour. Gary5 says, are there going to be romantic scenes? Because I vote yes. Yeah. I mean, there's romantic scenes, but then there's also romantic scenes in terms of lighting. You know, romantic scenes in terms of tone. So when dealing with stories, especially visual ones, you know, you can invoke a feeling with visuals, I think. Even if the scene itself isn't necessarily... I mean, it's in the trailer. I mean, there's a Jess is looking out over the lagoon, or the pool as it's known. And it's sort of like night time, and she's just sort of chilling out, looking out over the water. One could probably describe that as kind of romantic looking. Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus said there should be bones surrounding the Megaraptor as the remnants of its food. I will do something like that. That's a good idea. Thank you. I'll make it look like it's been living there. That's a good shout. That's what I like to hear. That's good. Please, sir, can I have some more? Never not so clever at this as in fun paleontology news, the skeleton of a 1 meter tall parrot was found in New Zealand dating back to about 20 million years. Wow. They named it the Heracles parrot. Is that meant to be Hercules parrot? Or was it Heracles? Perhaps some small scavenger picking at the bones, rotting bits of flesh also. Lizards, insects, small mammals, says Michael Thumb. I guess I could add in some flies buzzing around. Because it'd be easy to do. I'd just do like a black dot and then just sort of squiggle it around the screen. The Megaraptor was Grant. What? The Megaraptor was Grant. What are you talking about? Just because it's blue? Am I missing something here? What's the joke? Yo's Hawkins family says, what is this chap? This is the Megaraptor. I'm currently painting the background right now. Michael Thumb says, take a soundbite from the Rex nest in the Lost World or equivalent to enhance the environment and less work to draw the millions of flies you'd expect. Yeah. Oh, I could do the flies really easily. That doesn't bother me. I'll work on the bones in 2 seconds once I've got the rest of this done. He doesn't love a bit of Christmas music in the middle of summer. Christmassy music. Right, let me just open up some other stuff. What is your favourite giant prehistoric animal? Probably T-Rex. Just go for the T-Rex, yeah. Jurassic Unicast says, has he been tranked or having a snooze? Having a snooze. It's not tranked. How about Halloween music next time? That's a good idea. I don't know what game could I use the music from? Okay, so it's starting to look a lot better now. I need to rename some of these layers. Tail, Mega. Okay, so they're now all one layer. And that's all one layer. Michael Thumb says, have you heard about the human-sized penguin fossil discovered? And the chat's just gone past. Discovered recently. Nobody could pick up that penguin, but seriously, it's a huge bird. That's awesome. Big penguin. Use the music from Alien Isolation. My most hated game. Yeah. I haven't read World War Z, never not so clever at this, but I have read on I own the survival guide that he did. I might just save this as a copy, and then if I open where is it? here we can see the progress. So that's what we've done. Oop. That's what we've done. If I remove that and then remove this, we'll see. So you can see we've added depth and we've got some details and we're sort of fleshing it out a lot more, so it looks still painted but a lot better. Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus says, "Hey Jack, there is a new Godzilla puppet series invading YouTube on Toho's official YouTube channel. The series is called Goji Ban." I might have to check that out. I do need to check that out. Anyway, so hey, that looks kind of cooler with the background. That might be a nice social media post. Progress. Now what I need to do is actually I'm just gonna sort the mud out. Hey, too much. There we go. Sort the mud down here. So I grab this color. We'll go darker and we'll go browner. And what I'm actually going to do is just is this working? Or is it not dark enough? No? Why can't I paint on this? What's wrong with this? Oh, it's this. Dodoy. It was another layer. It's a bit too dark. Yo, Cretaceous the Hunted. The way you just said progress was hilarious. You gotta get your social media up. Gotta post about what you're doing every day. Look what I'm doing, folks. Look at me. Look at me. That's everyone on social media who has a project. Over here, guys. Read all about it. Read all about it. How would I react if I was in a new Jurassic Park movie? I'd be like this. Let me make sure my camera's right. I'd be like... like that. There you go. That's my reaction. Give that man an Oscar. Thank you, Redhead. Why are there no emojis on this live chat, says Gary Pfeiffer? Because emojis suck. I don't know. Have I gotten turned off or something? Because usually the chat, my chat's good. They don't spam shit all in the chat. People who come watch the Dino-Defenders extreme live streams, you know, they're very well behaved. Hey, it is what it is, Dino. I don't mind. I'm not really fussed. I'm already counting my blessings, you see, so... I want for nothing. Except to have more time to make Dino-Defenders. Because this is my baby. There you go, so the mud is starting to look a little bit better there compared to what it was. I just might add a few more little bits of foliage. Foliage. Red Hood says Jack should be digitally added to all the Jurassic films in the special editions. No, no, that's my worst nightmare. That'd be hideous. Unless they just wrap my face around Muldoon's socks. That's the only way I would actually agree to something like that. So when Muldoon steps out of the bunker with Ellie, you can just see my face hideously stretched around Muldoon's socks. Like one of those cheap sort of pairs of socks that you can get like pictures printed on. There you go. Jurassic Park 3D Muldoon legs are now canon, says British Tyrannosaur. Yeah. Hey, guess what, Michael? Let me see if I can get this up on the stream. I got something. I don't know if Michael Tharm's still here, but let me just do this. Yeah. Got that sat right next to me. I was actually thinking, because the Scorpion Alien is one of the most nostalgic action figures from my childhood. So when I saw you putting this up for sale, I was like, damn, I want that. But the thing is, obviously the other thing I don't want to show on cam because that's a gift for someone. But I wanted to own that just so I could say, well, I want to use it in a video in the future, but then I'm thinking of doing some sort of competition for the channel, and I think I might sort of pass that on to someone else who might want it more than me, because I'm not one to keep toys for long. Like if they're in boxes, I'll get rid of them after a while. But it's good inspiration for like stuff like this, because I get to think about Operation Aliens, and it's sort of there as a constant visual reminder of what I'm doing. I had the Rhino Alien, all the legs fell off. I've got the Rhino Alien and 2 of its legs have fallen off. It's in the cupboard behind me. I've actually got the Rhino Alien here. And right next to me I have one of my other favourite figures from it. This is from, you know, when I was a kid. The Bull Alien, which is the same as the Rhino Alien in terms of its action feature, where it, like, its head goes back like that and then it goes and you can do that. There's like a little switch. But the thing is, I love this thing mainly because I used to use this as sort of the equivalent of the Alien 3. Because when I was a kid, I didn't have like a figure of the alien with the sort of smooth head. and my cousin had this one. So whenever I used to go over to his, I had the Scorpion Alien and he had this one, and we used to watch Alien 3 and then play Alien 3 with these figures. And because this one's on all fours, that was the one that like I pretended it was running, going on the ceilings and all that sort of stuff. And then it blew my mind when I saw the special edition of Alien 3 and the alien came out of the Ox, because I was like, and there was a little part of young Jack when he first saw that who thought, have they in the special edition edited the alien or changed the alien so it looked more like this one? Obviously they didn't, but my mind was like for a split second. But anyway, I've got all sorts of trinkets next to me here. Here you go. Just for a break for a second. Let's go. Let me show you what I've got here. Just for a laugh. Let me zoom that back out again. So obviously, next to me I've got this. The aliens, Hudson and Scorpion Alien. I've got the Bull Alien that's sitting on the side. And then I've got the little blue figure I got from Japan. The T-Rex I donated to Arjan for his son. I've got a Godzilla versus King Kong little detailed statue of Godzilla there, and it says the title. And then I've got Jurassic World slap band thing. I don't know if it still works. Yeah, it does. Yeah. And then the DeLorean. And then a little King Ghidorah keychain thing. And then a few badges. So a DPG badge, which is going to be like, can't see it because it's green. A Tomorrowland badge. And then a blue pin. So I've got like this little shelf next to me. I have all these just like little trinkets that I've collected, and then some of the bigger stuff from recent. I have a lot of stuff in my reach here. Like right next to me as well. All I have to do is reach over, and I've got, the goods. The goods are right here. And it's got, actually, they've got some from working on Fallen Kingdom. Some notes. What are they on? I don't know. They've marked pages. I don't know. Something on those pages I needed. Yeah, I liked Tomorrowland, British Transfer. And the thing is, I don't own it though. That's the thing. I like it, but I've been waiting to see if I can pick it up on Blu-ray for cheap at Computer Exchange. I'll have to put this on. So I will be picking it up when I can. But I'm sort of savouring the fact that I haven't watched it in a while. I think the last time I watched it was last year at some point. Jan de Bont did direct Twister, yeah. Okay, just want to sort this out. This plant looks a bit funky. We were talking about direct-to-DVD Twister films 2 streams ago, says British Transfer. Oh, I remember. I don't think I archived those streams. Well, you do so many of these streams, I can't remember what is said in which stream and when. But I think those streams I didn't archive because believe last time I streamed I was doing Overwatch with Clayton and it kept crashing. And I was like, that's no fun for anyone to watch back, so I didn't archive it. Corvo says, Crichton did the screenplay? Yeah, dude, Twister's great. Twister's... I personally consider Twister part of the Jurassic canon. But that's not officially endorsed by Universal. It's just my own personal preference. Twister actually sits alongside the Jurassic movies or in between the Jurassic movies on my shelf. What was all these noises? Okay. Jack, I'm gonna go watch the Godzilla Puppet Show episode, so I'll be back in 6 minutes or so, says Spino. Yeah, okay, no worries. Favourite Family Guy character, says Peter Pfeiffer. Oh god. You know, I haven't watched Family Guy in so long. Favourite Family Guy character, jeez. I can't even remember their names. I know Peter Griffin. What are their names again? Okay, so just cutting this out roughly. Then we'll use the burn tool. I want to go straight across the middle. Yeah. Okay, copy that. We want this one to actually be above this. Yeah, I found Godzilla King of the Monsters to be quite endearing in its sort of love letterness to Godzilla. But I wouldn't consider it a fan film because it's got the backing of the studio. I mean, like Steven Spielberg directed Jurassic Park, but Michael Crichton wrote it, so is Jurassic Park a fan film? Nope, wrong one. I enjoy it more as a better written tribute to the first two eras than a fanfic. It's one thing to say, I'll give them a run for their money, but delivering on that with what? Yeah. Oh God. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm going to blur the background now. And hopefully I'll give it some more depth. How dare you joke about such things, Dino? How dare you, boy? Heresy! Heresy! Yeah, cheers, Dino. Get out of here, you heretic! How dare you make those kinds of jokes? Okay, so now, once again, take that layer, duplicate it, and we'll do the gradient overlay again. But this time, I'm going to do it as yellow. Because it is the day. Or at least it's meant to be. And then we can take this rubber and rub out bits of the light. Actually, so you don't want to do it too aggressively because you want to get the light shades in. Okay, and then if we get the brightness, actually, this I want to darken. And then brighten this area. Again, you gotta make it look like there's the shadow of the tree. We'll do that actually now. Get it like this. Hopefully this will work. I only want to darken this bit a little bit. If I get rid of that. See you later, Red Hood. He says I have to take a Monsterverse Godzilla-sized rest. Take care. Have fun. God bless. Thank you. Gary5 says this scene reminds me of Princess and the Frog. That's good. That's good to hear. So like so far, that's what we started with. That's where we're up to. So like editing, make it look more daytimey. So now what I'm going to do is actually grab this layer. We're going to do the tree. Again. Can just roughly do this. Actually, if I do that and then copy it, there we go. We'll blur it. Oh. I must have listened to this album several times. Yo, Big Shark, how we doing? Welcome to the party, pal. British Tyrannosaur. British Tyrannosaur says, actually, Princess and the Frog was my main inspiration. Jack, 2019. You laugh, but you actually don't realise. It actually is. It actually is a part of the inspiration. Oh my god. I swear there was a stream where I brought up... I swear there was a stream not too long ago where I actually brought up a picture of the Princess and the Frog to explain the idea of painting the backgrounds. Okay, so now what I need to do is get the rubber and just lightly like this. I'm going to do that again because I don't think it was actually as strong as it could have been. Okay, let's try this. British Dinosaur says, I guess I'm a prophet. Support me on Patreon, where I do my podcast on the accuracy of toilet flushing sounds in movies. Actually, British Dinosaur, come on, you are full of great ideas. I would totally listen to a podcast that was about that. You need to get on it. Get on it, son. Actually, do you know what? Cancel that order. I don't like the shadow. I'm going to do it by hand with the actual shadow tool. Just like this, yeah. Hey, guess what? We haven't done the bones yet, have we? For the Megaraptor. I'll be doing those once I've done the little grassy flecks here. Yo, Titan of Serpents. You're in school right now. Wow. What are you doing at school? Learning some good stuff, I hope, and not just concentrating on me painting. Bones of another Megaraptor? No, I think I'll just do it like generic bones of something that they've fed this animal. You know, like when they throw meat into a lion's pen or something at a zoo. Okay, so looking pretty good. The Megaraptor is very colourful. Well, I haven't done the lighting on the Megaraptor yet. The Megaraptor is just basic Megaraptor. So if I remove it and then go to this frame, look at that. Not bad for an hour and a half's work. Getting it looking nice and more real. Okie dokes. Yeah, let's do these bones. Actually, let's do it. Let's go from the bone up, shall we? I want these ribs over here to kind of look like almost like a dead spider, but you also want to make it look like it's been torn into. Big Shark says, was that a baby Ceratosaurus in your teaser trailer for episode 2? No, it's a Proceratosaurus. Proceratosaurus. There you go. Trying to pronounce it correctly. Cornelius. Cornelius. I'm going to change the music. Because we're back to Christmas again. Let's change the music. Let's go for something a little bit more. Yeah, let's just go for that because I like it and everyone else hates it. Actually, I want this to be a little bit... Oi, wrong one. I want this to be a little bit bigger. Oh, what? Oh, what? The Gremlins 2 fan base is something else, says British Transfer. Gremlins 2. I like Gremlins 2. Is there a big Gremlins 2 fan base? get some meat on this. Yeah, I'll make it look really rotten, and well, I'll try and make it look as kind of gross as possible. Actually, do we have that brush here? I do. Why am I not using that? Add some flies buzzing around. It says Titan of Serpents. Yeah, Titan of Serpents. Sorry. Yes, I will do. Michael Tham already suggested that earlier on in the stream. Yes, I will be doing that. Big Shark 9000 says, it's a shame I missed the last stream with you and the Megaraptor. Well, you haven't missed this one. Hello, welcome. This music is for your grand entrance, Big Shark. Yeah. The Dita Stark character is reminding you of Robert Muldoon. What, Jude from the trailer? The character Jude from Dino-Defenders. I want to get the ground to kind of look a bit gross around where it is. But not too like in your face. There you go. Maggots. No, well, I liking all these suggestions, guys. However, I don't think you're gonna see much in this scene. Less is more. It is what I'm gonna sort of prescribe to. I'll do some flies, but less is more. Oh yeah, there definitely will be blood covering the mouth. Dried blood pools in the ground, says Michael Farm. But the thing is, I'm starting it out like this, but then what I'm going to do is, if I tilt it, I'm just going to tilt this one back. Make it a little bit bigger. Actually, I might just move this one over a little bit to about there. That's looking pretty good so far. Oop. Just gonna blur the bit on the ground. The tad. If you look at it too closely, it looks like a Megaraptor's head is off the ground. Does it? Where? I guess maybe because the ground has... Yeah, I haven't edited the Megaraptor yet. I will be doing that today though. Okay, I might just want to put some extra little bits around this corpse. This cadaver. Trying to get the light on the top of the bone. Now what I'm going to do, it might be a little bit morbid, but hey, it's the nature of the Megaraptor. Going to add some hair. Sign of Serpent says Endoraptor versus Megaraptor, who would win? And Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus says Megaraptor, obviously. Well, you'll have to wait and see what the Megaraptor can do in this series, and then judge it from there. Michael Tharm says, though thinking about it, if this is a carcass given to the Megaraptor, normally those kinds of meats are bled beforehand, so stains might not be pools of dried blood. Let me put it this way. Think Jurassic Park with the cow being lured into the raptor pen. But in this case, it's fed to the Megaraptor not because the humans genuinely fed it, but because it lives in a jungle where animals sort of come in and out of certain areas. Yeah, so I know I said they like fed it like a lion at a zoo or whatever, but the idea is that like the Megaraptor walked over here with it, sat down and munched on it here. So the ground will be quite messy, I would say. I might take a break in a few seconds. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, that's looking pretty good in my books. So let me get the thing. So we've gone from that to that so far. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break. It'll only be a few minutes. And then I'll be back. And then what I'll do is I'll light the Endoraptor. Endoraptor. Oh my god. You've got me saying that now, chat. With that whole Megaraptor versus Endoraptor. The Megaraptor, I'll paint the Megaraptor with the shading and all that sort of stuff. So give me 2 seconds, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Yes, Emma, I have got the message. Don't worry. All is well. All is well. This is nearly finished. So I have a little job I have to do. Um, I will get on it. Don't worry. All right. So there we go. So what I'm going to do quickly, because we are nearing the end of the stream anyway. I'm just going to light the the Megaraptor, and then we will end the stream there. No, it's nothing serious, Michael. It's to do with some other artwork that I need to do. Something that I need to do before the end of the day. So what I'll quickly do is just add a bit of shading here. No, actually, that's the light bit, isn't it? Alright, so then we go to shadows. We do sort of like more of the underside. Actually, I don't want that on the chin. Yeah, like that. There we go. And then now I'm going to add sort of blood stains. Actually, no, the head needs to be orange, doesn't it? I completely forgot. Let me just open up the and then I think it's this one here. That I need to change the colour to sort of like an orange. Okay, so do I not have the Megaraptor with the orange head? No, not that one. I thought I had a picture of it that I had here. No, there is that one. Actually, it's on my phone, isn't it? Are you doing newer dinosaurs as well? And by new, I mean the next two you haven't introduced yet. There's a few I haven't introduced. Have a look here. Yeah, okay, so maybe it is that file. No, not this one. Oh my word. This one, yeah. So it's kind of like there, and then it goes down the neck. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, there you go. Happy little squirrel. Yeah. Actually. Oh, I don't like that either. Just trying to work out how to change the colour without it. It's kind of like that, and then exposure. Trying to bring the scales a little bit out. Ah, here we go. He's got a very bright head. Excellent. And then I'm just going to replace all these dark lines with this sort of orange. Because I'm trying to avoid black lines for the characters for the most part. Just trying to, yeah, basically get these lines so they're not so in your face. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong bloomin' tool. What is going on? There we go, that's the one I want. You know when you've been tangoed, yeah. Oops. This color. You didn't give a Megaraptor its sickle toe claw. That's because Megaraptors don't have a sickle toe claw, as far as I'm aware. And why can't I grab... What? Why isn't that working? Strength 26, maybe 100. Ah, there you go. Megaraptors are allosaurs, as far as I'm aware, says British Tyrannosaur. I've just realised something. I've been working on the wrong Megaraptor for the head. Oh my goodness. Why did no one tell me? Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this head over to the right file. Actually, this might help. Yeah, actually, this might be kind of cool. Copy paste, copy paste. Exactly. Do you know what? Because I'm just going to mask that with a little bit of a plant, actually. The Megaraptor's not going to be moving in this scene anyway, so I'll make it look like he's crushed a plant under his... the weight of his head, and I'll actually also hopefully blend the head in. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Do you think it will give chromatophore cells in the future? You'll give it chromatophore. Well, you'll have to wait and see what happens. Okay, and then we'll just get the head attached, and then I'll just get the highlight tool to give it that lighting. Oops. Okay, so I think for today that will be it. Let me just do some of that. Now, last final little bit. For now, we'll do that. Okay, guys, so we went from this frame here. Let me just get rid of that. So we went from this frame basically to this frame, and I haven't done the tail yet, but I'll do that when I come to animating it. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's stream. I'm now going to go do some other painting, which I need to do ASAP. Yeah, anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's stream, and I will see you guys in the near future. I'm going to hopefully stream quite a bit over the next week, because I've got a little holiday I've taken, so I can stream a lot more. So anyway, have a good day guys, I'll see you later.